Welcome to the hottest movie review on the internet today, the A-List Review. I'm your host, the Game Changer, Wes Troop, and it's time to go back to the theater. And it's the latest film in the MCU. That used to be more exciting. Now it can be hit and miss. But we're going to see, can Marvel finally get it right? My review of the 2025 superhero film, Fantastic Four: First Steps, coming up now. Forced to balance their roles as heroes with the strength of their family bond, the Fantastic Four must defend Earth from a ravenous space god called Galactus and his enigmatic herald, Silver Surfer. So what did I think of the Fantastic Four: First Steps? I thought it's a serviceable and mostly enjoyable superhero film. It's directed by Matt Shakman, who's also known for directing Cut Bank, but it's not his first time in the MCU, as he directed the series WandaVision. This is the 37th film in the Marvel Cinematic Universe, and the third attempt at doing the Fantastic Four, finally now in the hands of Marvel Studios. The film is set on Earth 828, and I loved the future retro Earth aesthetic in a world where flying cars and intergalactic travel is possible. It certainly is remnant of a 1960s look at the future, with its technology, cars, and costumes, and I thought that the Baxter Building looked amazing. I like the way it shows the team's backstory of how they got their powers through a television broadcast, celebrating their 4 years of being a superhero team, giving us just enough info. The chemistry between the team works for the most part, and there is a lot of focus on them being a family, having a wholesome feel to it. I'd say Sue probably gets the most interesting story, as she's pregnant and there's a lot of concentration on her dealing with motherhood and balancing that with being a superhero. The other characters kind of felt understated and felt flat at times, and they could have used a little super serum boost in personality. I would have liked to have seen them a little longer together outside of the action as well. The four find themselves trying to protect their Earth as it's about to be destroyed by Galactus. I enjoyed the look of this comic-accurate Galactus, and at least he wasn't a cloud this time, like in Rise of the Silver Surfer. Speaking of the Surfer, I wasn't really feeling the look of the character, but I didn't really care one way or another that they changed the character into a female. Galactus tells the heroes that he'll spare their planet in return for the baby. When the four tell him to shove it, the inhabitants of their Earth question what they won't do to save them. The action sequences are fine, featuring a montage of them defeating some of their lesser foes, being chased by the Surfer through space on their ship, and of course trying to stop Galactus as he rampages through New York, which feels a bit too familiar. The comedy has some hits and misses, but I didn't really find myself laughing out loud, as it's just kind of some light chuckles. The score by Michael Giacchino is awesome and rather memorable. I also enjoyed the brisk runtime of 1 hour and 55 minutes, and it doesn't overstay its welcome. There are 2 after-credit scenes. The first, during mid-credit, is one you won't want to miss, while the one all the way at the end is cute but skippable. The cast stars Pedro Pascal as Reed Richards / Mr. Fantastic, the highly intelligent scientist who can stretch his body to great lengths, Vanessa Kirby as Sue Storm / Invisible Woman, Reed's pregnant wife who can generate force fields and turn invisible, Moss-Bachrach as Ben Grimm / The Thing, Reed's best friend and former astronaut whose skin is transformed into a layer of orange rock, Joseph Quinn as Johnny Storm / the Human Torch, Sue's younger brother who can control fire and fly, Julia Garner as Silver Surfer, the alien who becomes Galactus' herald in exchange to save her home planet, and Ralph Ineson as Galactus, the giant cosmic being who consumes the life force of planets. While I wouldn't say the Fantastic Four First Steps is, well, fantastic, I'd be in for calling it the extremely adequate four. Number-wise, I'm going to give it a 6 out of 10, which gives it the A-list rating of do it. It's a small do it, but a do it nonetheless. Alright, well that's the show. I'll be back with another review very soon. But until then, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe right here on YouTube. YouTube.com/WestsideOf515. Like the show on Facebook, Facebook.com/WestTroopAlist. And of course, you can follow me on the Instagram and Letterboxd @WestAlist. Until next time, Troop out.